all, I'm sorry how bad the lighting is. I do have a ring light, but it's about this big and it's shit. It's not really actually doing anything, but I've just put it on anyway. So today I've woken up feeling sick, like I feel ill. There's something wrong with my throat. It's like, it feels all like lumpy bumpy and it's just not nice. But I did want to film a video today, so I thought I would do like an updated Q&A a year into my channel. Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a bit over a year. It would have been a year in April and it's now September, nearly October, so it's been a year and 5 months since I've started my YouTube channel. And even though I'm not big or anything, I'm very happy and proud of how far I've come, and I'm proud that I even done it in the first place. So I've got a big page of questions that people have asked me. I asked a couple people if they can think of anything I should speak about, and I also came up with some for myself that I would want to know if I was watching a Q&A video. So let's just get started. Right, first question, who do I live with? Like, what is my living situation? So I live at home, in my family home, with my mum, my dad, my sister, my dog and my 2 cats. That's my little family. And I'm loving it. I'm in no rush to move out or anything. I want to be here forever. I would be here forever if I could. Another question was, do you get on with your family? So yes, thank God, my family, like not even just at home, but my extended family as well, we're all like best friends. I'm not even joking. For example, let's put it this way. At my parents' wedding and at my like uncle's wedding and, you know, my other family members' weddings, everyone's best men and bridesmaids were all in the family. There were like 1 or 2 friends on top of that, but everyone's best men, everyone's bridesmaids and all of that were all people in my family, because my whole family are all just like best friends. We don't, like, we have friends outside of the family obviously. Like, our idea of a fun night out or a fun gathering would be with our family. But yeah, we're just like best, like our family are like this. Like me and my cousins talk about it all the time. Like every time we get together we think like it's actually crazy how much we get along. Obviously getting along with your family is like a normal thing, but we get on so well to the point where like we have most fun when we're together. I feel like I'm waffling. Basically, long story short, my family, we're all like this. Like I love every single one of them. We get on so well. We've never had any sort of issue at all. Great, I love it. I love my family. Love you. Mwah. I also get asked this all the time, and people who, like my newer friends, get really shocked when I tell them this. But one other question was how many siblings do I have? So obviously you guys know Jada. If you don't, then you're obviously brand new here. Jada's my sister who's in loads of my videos. Me and Jada are siblings, like we live together, whatever. But we also have 3 older half siblings. So we've got 2 older sisters, and then who are like full sisters to each other, if that makes sense. And then we've got 1 older half brother who is a half sibling to the rest of us. Does that make sense? We all treat each other like just normal siblings. The half doesn't even come to mind. I just have to say that. Like I feel we need to say that to people so they understand that they don't live with me, like they're older in this, yeah, whatever. So yeah, got Jada, 2 older sisters, Jessica and Jennifer. Okay, I need to not use nicknames. Jessica and Jennifer, and then my older brother is Mark. So they're my cibby sobs. Another question I get asked all the time, mainly by boys on nights out, and like men on nights out, is what is my background? So loads of people get confused. I've been told I look Turkish, Greek, Portuguese, Italian, Spanish, literally everything. Obviously right now I kind of look more, I don't know. Like when I went to 6th form, it was the same school as my secondary school, but I moved on up into 6th form. All the new people there, and even people from my secondary school that moved to 6th form as well, who didn't really know me, everyone assumed I was Portuguese. Everyone, I'm not even joking. Every single person I have spoke to since leaving 6th form have told me, like, I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were Portuguese. Every single one. I'm not Portuguese. My older sisters are Portuguese. I'm not. I'm actually, so my dad is half Indian and my mum's got Irish and Spanish in her, and obviously English. So that's my mix. That's it. I've been told when I went to get chips once from the fish and chip shop, I got the guy in there who is Turkish said, "Are you Turkish?" I said no, and he didn't believe me. I had to like promise that I wasn't Turkish. When I go on holiday, whatever country I go to, which is usually either Mallorca or Rhodes, the locals there say, "Are you Spanish? Are you Greek? Are you Spanish? Are you Greek?" And I'm like, no. Like they all start talking to me in their language and I have no clue what they're saying. I'm just like, I'm not, I don't speak your language, I'm sorry, I'm not, I'm English. They're like, what? It's because obviously my dad's Indian, so I've got his genes and I tan very easily, as you will know if you've seen my videos. If not, I'm gonna put a clip here actually that I took when I got back from holiday. Oh my god, I miss that tan so much. It's so upsetting that tans go so fast because I am happiest when I'm tanned. I love my tan. I'm so grateful for my dad because he passed down them Indian genes. Look how tanned I was here. I'm going to move to the side so I can fit in. Here. Are you seeing that? Wow. I miss it. I miss it, getting back on holiday. That's why I look confusing to some people. A question I also get asked all the time is, what is my religion? So because I was christened, everyone thinks I'm Christian, but I'm actually not Christian. I'm nothing. I don't have a religion. Growing up, I used to say that I was Christian, but just like a non-practicing Christian. Most people in my family are atheists, but then on my dad's side, I've got a lot of Muslims in my family, and a couple Jehovah's Witnesses, and basically I've just got a whole mixture of religions in my family. But me personally, I'm not a religion. I don't care what religion anyone is, like, it doesn't affect me. As long as you're being respectful, then I don't care. Do believe whatever you want, just be respectful of people and animals. Why do I talk so much? To conclude, I'm not a religion. I'm not religious at all. My cousin actually asked me this. She said, what is your biggest struggle? I would say, growing up, my biggest struggle was my appearance. I was really insecure. I still am quite insecure. Like, it's not really gone. I've just learned how to deal with it, or learned how to make things look better than they are on me. My insecurities used to be really bad though. Like, I still get upset about them, obviously, because I'm human, but it used to be so bad to the point where I would get dressed and I would just absolutely hate what I see, and then I just wouldn't go out. Like, I'd have a plan to go out and I'd get dressed and I would literally just have a breakdown and not go out. Like, it got to that sort of level. It's not really like that anymore. If I do have like a little breakdown moment, it's not as severe, and usually Jada can just come in and like hype me back up again, or just make me forget about it, and so I can go out and enjoy myself. It's not fun. But that was my biggest struggle. But now, without a doubt, my biggest struggle is my anxiety, because it is affecting absolutely everything. Like, I really do think therapy is something I need. I just don't want to. I just really don't want to, so we'll see. But my anxiety is definitely my biggest struggle right now, because it's preventing me from doing everything. Like, it's definitely my biggest struggle, because consciously I know I need to get over it and I need to do stuff in my life, but like, my anxiety is telling me, don't, just stay at home, just, you know, stick to your dog walk, stick to what you know. So also, if you guys have any recommendations for anxiety, anything, any sort of little bits of advice, it might not even help me, just think to help you, let me know, please. Let me know. Another question is, how did I meet Tom? So I met Tom in the last year of sixth form. He went to my school from year 7 all the way to year 13, but from year 7 to year 12 I didn't know he existed. I literally never saw him before, even though he was in my school. Did not see him once. So what happened is, in December 2018, I got invited to his house as a +1 for like a little gathering he was having. It was actually Tanya, you know, my friend from my most recent Get Ready With Me to the party. Tanya, she is the one who invited me as a +1 because she was friends with him for a while, and that's how we basically got introduced. But he already knew who I was before then because he was obsessed. Anyways, yeah, I went to his house. We met there properly, even though we were literally in the common room together every day, but I didn't know him. And then after that we started talking a bit, and then I didn't like him, so I stopped talking to him, but then I started talking to him again, and now we're here. So what's it, nearly 3 years later. I keep dropping my pen, it's pissing me off. So yeah, that's how I met Tom. Nothing interesting, literally was in school, he was there the whole time, I just didn't know he existed. So that's the story about Amori. Oh, I like this one. So one question I got asked was, what is an unpopular opinion of yours, or of mine? I know this is an unpopular opinion because I see little quotes about it all the time everywhere. I don't know, it really gets on my nerves when I see quotes saying stuff like, if your friend does this, then they're fake. If they don't do this, they're fake. And it's like, you have no idea what anyone is going through. It's context dependent, but you don't owe anyone your time. If you're feeling really shit and you don't want to speak to anyone, you don't have to speak to anyone. If you want to go a day or two without going on your phone, just taking a break from social media, do it. No one can call you fake for that. Like, I know it sounds so stupid and childish, because who would call you fake for stuff like that? But believe me, it happens, and I see stuff about it all the time, all over TikTok, all over Instagram. Like, if you don't do this, then you're a fake friend. If you don't do this, you're a bad girlfriend. Like all these rules and stuff. Like, first of all, who made them rules? Just because one friendship, for example, has a set of rules, you can't apply those same set of rules or those same expectations to another friendship group. Every friendship group is different. I think you can do whatever the hell you want as long as you're being nice and respectful and looking after yourself do whatever the hell you want. I don't care. Who am I to tell someone how much they should or shouldn't see me? I just don't think you owe anyone anything. I think you always come first. I think you are your own priority. Your mental health is your own priority. I don't care if someone wants to prioritize themselves over me. I don't care. I support that. Definitely do that. I had to cancel on a friend today because of my throat. I cancelled on her today. I meant to see her today. Do you think she flipped out for a bitch fit? No. That's how I like it. That's why I'm her friend. Things happen, shit happens, things get in the way. I think just literally get over it. I'm moving on because I'm going on a massive rant, a massive tangent. Another question was, have I been cheated on? Yes, of course I've been cheated on. I got cheated on with my first ever boyfriend, and then every talking stage I've had after him has also failed because the boy was a slag. Apparently wasn't satisfied with one person. So I only got officially cheated on once. Another question is, what is my goal in life? I don't have just one goal, and I'm not even sure if this is my final goal, but I have a couple little goals that I want to accomplish at some point. One is I would love to own/work with an animal rescue place, and that includes all animals, not just the animals that are conventionally made for love, you know, like dogs and cats. I want to rescue all animals. I want to rescue the animals that are neglected the most in the world, which are farm animals, because obviously, if you don't know by now, hi, I'm vegan, big vegan. I would love to work in animal rescue, but not just selective animals, all animals. I also would like to see how far I can take this channel. Like I've said a million times, I'm never expecting anything from YouTube, but I wouldn't turn down, oh my god, I wouldn't turn down the opportunity if it came, you know what I mean? Another interesting question is, what is your opinion on like plastic surgery and makeup? You know, they're not the same thing, but you know, things like that, things that alter your appearance. First we'll start with makeup. Makeup is definitely not deep. I think anyone's got an issue with makeup for reasons such as people looking different before and after. I think they need to grow up. I actually need to grow up. Of course they look different, that's why they're putting on makeup. Why no one puts on makeup to look the same? Like what? Like when boys, I see so many boys complaining, take her swimming on the first date. No, all this shit. Like, no one puts on makeup to look the same as they did before makeup. They want to enhance something or hide something or, you know, just improve something. If, in their opinion, just improve something. If you don't like it, then tough. Like, no one's going to stop wearing makeup because you don't like it. Do you know what I mean? I think people just need to grow up. It's okay to have, like, an opinion on makeup, but for you to, like, if you're strictly going to avoid someone purely because they wear makeup, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Plastic surgery, I have no issue with plastic surgery at all. It's sad that we live in a world where plastic surgery is even an option, because obviously it stems off of insecurity a lot of the time, but you can't blame people for being insecure. Literally everyone is insecure about something. I personally would never get plastic surgery purely because I'm too scared. If I had the money for it and I wasn't scared, I literally know what I would be changing about myself. But I'm just way too scared to go through surgery. No, I think I'd rather live with the insecurity. Some people don't want to do that. Some people have the money for it, so why not? You know, I don't think it's deep. I don't think anyone else's opinion really matters. It's about that person. If that person wants plastic surgery, then that person can get plastic surgery. I also got asked what's my go-to drink. So on a night out, even if it's not a night out, even if I'm at a restaurant, anything, if I'm having alcohol, it will always be some sort of gin with a mixed drink, like a mixer drink. Usually it's like pink gin, lemonade. Amazing. I do like other flavours of gin, like raspberry, and I've had like rhubarb. You know, there's loads of different flavoured gins. I love any gin with lemonade. Love it. Oh, I like this one. I got asked what's my favourite item of clothing, like a staple piece. For me, cargos of any colour. I absolutely love cargo. I just think they're better than jeans on me. I still like jeans. I still wear jeans, but I much prefer cargos. I love cargos because you can literally pair them with anything, like little sexy little tops or jumpers or sweatshirts or t-shirts, like graphic tees, literally anything. You can pair them with like bralettes, bikini, like, literally you can wear cargos with anything. That's why I love them, because they're so versatile. Is that the word? You can make so many outfits of cargos, so definitely cargos for me. I love cargos. Another question I got asked was, what phone do I have? I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I got it recently. I actually unboxed it in one of my vlogs, my weekly vlog, so go watch it if you want. But yeah, I've got an iPhone 13 Pro Max. I just upgraded from the iPhone 11. I had the 11 since 2020 sometime, and then I only just got this one like this month or whenever it was. I also got asked what's my editing and filming software. So filming, I use my phone for now. I don't have a camera. For editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro, the 2022 version. Another question I get asked all the time, even like in person and online, is what made me start a YouTube channel. So there's a couple answers for that. The first one is simply I was bored. I was so bored. It was like COVID times, not peak COVID times, but still COVID times. Everyone was bored then. So that's one reason. Second reason is I've always just wanted to. Like, I've loved YouTube for so many years. Like, I love YouTube. I love watching YouTube. I'm always on YouTube, way more than Netflix or anything else. I'm on YouTube all the time. So that's another reason. And also the last reason is because the time I started my channel, I was grieving. So it was just something to do, take my mind off, kind of just thinking of what the hell to do with myself. And then I was like, let's just start a channel now. Let's do it right now. So I literally made a video. I made my first video and I edited it on Tom's laptop because I didn't even have one at that point. And I just posted it. That's it. That's literally the story. That's the story behind it. Another question which is so random is what subjects did I take for GCSEs and A-levels if I'd done them, and then college. So I did do A-levels. For GCSE I'd done media studies, geography and art. Got an A in art by the way. And then the other subjects I'd done because I had to was Italian, RE, English, both the Englishes, science, math. For A-levels I'd done media studies again because I enjoyed it a lot. I was going to do art, but then when I looked at what the course was, A-level art, absolutely not. It looked way too hard. I could not do it. So I didn't do art, but I was very close to doing art. So I done media studies, philosophy and psychology. I loved philosophy and psychology. I loved them so much. I'm a very philosophical person. Like, I love all these deep chats and debates and like theories and reality. How do we know what's real? How do we know right from wrong? Like morality, knowledge, everything. I love all of it. It's so interesting to me. So that was great. Psychology was also really cool because all about the brain. The brain is just so sick. It's just so cool. So I loved that a lot. I learned a lot from both of those subjects. Media studies is what helped me understand editing and stuff. So you know, that also really helped me. I had a gap year after A-levels and then I went to college. I done an animal management course which covered, so the topics I done in that, because that's what the course covers, was over the course of the 2 years I done biology, feeding, nutrition, health and husbandry, training. I also count like this, don't judge me. Training, behaviour, pet allied services, animal nursing, kennel and cattery, health and safety, business, like business management in the land-based sector, estate skills, farm, zoo, zoology, wildlife and ecology, conservation. PUD was my practical session, so I done like hand-on experience with the animals, feeding, cleaning them out, health checks, weighing them, medication administration, but obviously we didn't actually inject them or do anything, we just pretended, like restraining methods. Another big thing was legislation, that we had to learn so many legislations, animal welfare, health and safety, like just workplace legislations, you know, Kosh, Riddle, all of them lot, if you know, you know. So yeah, literally, it was a very content heavy course, but I loved it, and I left with a distinction. I think that's everything, guys. Let me try to think of anything else. Another thing I get asked a lot is why am I vegan, which is a very interesting question. So I spoke about this, I'm pretty sure, on my first ever video, but this video's kind of an update since then. The reason I'm vegan is because, well, I was vegetarian first for like 8 years, and I've always loved animals. We always tried to save animals, bugs. You know, we made food. We made bug hotels. Oh my god, we were like 7. Anyways, just before, like literally, I'd say like 5 months before turning vegan in January 2020, I remember so clearly saying I would never be vegan. Like, I think that's so extra. It's just cheese, it's just milk and eggs. Like, what's so bad about that? It's not like I'm killing the animal, you know, it's just nothing. It's just byproduct, blah, blah. I was so wrong. First of all, because it's actually shocking how many people don't know this, milk and eggs aren't byproducts. They are produced on purpose. They're not byproducts. Cows only produce milk when they're pregnant. So in order for there to be so much milk, cows are always being impregnated artificially, AI. People look at eggs and think, like, you know, chickens are going to lay eggs regardless. So there's no, like, doesn't matter what, if we eat them or not. Which in a sense is true. But what many people don't know is that in the egg industry, eggs that are hatched from egg-laying hens, if they're boys, they're little chicks. If they're boys, they get blended up in a massive blender, essentially, alive. On their first day of life, they literally hatch out the egg and get blended up, because in the egg industry, boy chickens are useless. If they're girls, they'll either get sent off for slaughter, like raised for slaughter, or they'll be kept in cages until they're old enough to start producing eggs, and then they're also used for egg laying. That's how it goes. It's not just, oh, a chicken lays an egg, let's take it. There's just lots of death that happens. Lots of death that happens in animal agriculture. And for someone who claims they love animals, I just couldn't continue funding something that I knew was harming them intentionally. I was like, yeah, no. So then I went vegan because Joey Carbstrong, this animal rights activist, done a challenge or posted a challenge or something. It was like a 3-day challenge, and I'd done it of being vegan, and then I just stayed vegan. So I've been vegan since January 2020, and it's nearly 2023. So it will be 3 years this January. Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, I think that's everything. If this video is shit, I'm redoing it because I'm not about to post a shit video. Thank you very much for watching. My throat, this didn't help my throat in the slightest. I felt lumps have gotten bigger. I hope you enjoyed, hope you learned some new stuff about me. If you're new here, please stay a while, subscribe, do a little Anna Maria video binge. Please consider subscribing if you like my video because it is free and very, like, the easiest way to help your girl out. Make sure you like and leave a comment if you did, and I will see you guys very soon. Also, what is this weird little setup? Look at me sat on the bed. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Love you all. I hope I get better soon as well because I feel like shit. Anyways, bye.